Hey, what's up, guys? It's Deontay Shaw, and I wanted to share a crazy story with you. Now, this is not more on the traditional side, it's more on the investment side. So, recently, I had a guy reach out to me, an investor, randomly called me, said that he had a deal, based on the criteria and all of the things that he presented, all of the facts that he presented, it looked like a great deal, right? So I said, okay, Mr. X, right? I said, okay, I'll pitch the deal out, see if I can help you move it. It was a nice fee included, so I pitched the deal. It's a good deal, by the way. So, if you're a savvy investor or something like that, I know I shouldn't have a hard time really moving this deal. It's a good deal based on the numbers, right? So I send the deal out. Now, mind you, I send the deal out to basically my whole investor base, a lot of wholesale buddies of mine, this, that, and the third, getting tons of feedback on the deal, right? Now, this is where it gets tricky. Now, when I actually get an offer on this deal and bring this offer back, now said investor presents me with a situation that I've never seen or heard of before. Now, mind you, I've done at least 40 to 50 wholesale transactions, bare minimum, right? So he's presenting a situation where, from my understanding, he had an option contract on his end, right? Now, what this guy was trying to do was he wants someone to pay him out at signing, right? So if I got my end buyer and I'm trying to assign a deal for them and they on board, he doesn't want to wait till closing, which, mind you, would only take 2 to 3 weeks when you're dealing with the, serious investors. 2 to 3 weeks, right? For some reason, he keeps pressing the issue about, getting getting his fee basically paid out when the contract is signed. So it's already kind of sketchy. No, I ain't never did a deal like this before. And plus, when you're dealing with wholesale things, I mean, I've been a part of deals where buyers flake out last minute, sellers flake out last minute, don't show up to closing. So I don't know who would do this. Now, on top of this, the option isn't just like a, $3,000 to $5,000 fee. It's like $40,000 or $50,000, right? So now, after I presented this deal to a bunch of my investors, I engaged their interest, I'm getting feedback, I'm working on getting some offers coming in. Now this guy hits me with, basically drops this bomb on me. Hey man, they need to pay out, when they sign the contract. Hold on, bro. Who gonna do that? And we don't even know if title gonna come back clear. We don't know if the seller gonna sign or flake out. So now it's starting to seem real scammery, right? Like real type of, real estate fraud is real. Like, it's been going on a lot in the last couple years. So it's a real thing. So it's starting to seem real, but something's like, man, let me get this guy a chance. He sound like he did so much research. I gotta kind of dig a little bit deeper. So after digging a little bit deeper, we find out that this guy was intending to buy this deal, and he did an option contract with the seller where he put up $40,000 to $50,000 of his own money, which is fine and dandy. But like I was telling him, you can't force that on us, right? So now we get to a point where I have a particular buyer that's willing to pay $5,000 over what we want just to do the deal in a traditional manner. So I bring it to his attention. I say, hey, look, man, you want 285. These guys willing to pay 290 and can still close in 2 to 3 weeks. So what are we talking about, right? He kind of is getting frustrated now. He's saying, nobody wants to do it this way, because now we got him to the point where, look, bro, we not paying no money when we sign no contract, but maybe when title come back clear, then we'll consider it. So I asked him a simple question. When title comes back clear, can you get your seller to come and sign the A to be contract early, way early, 2 weeks. So that way it'll ease the buyer's mind in knowing that at least the seller is not going to flake out if we decide to give you this option money, so to speak. He got offended about it, right? Yeah, man, I feel like we had an impasse. Seemed like nobody trying to do it the way that I want to do it, and this, that, and the third. Listen, bro, I know a lot of investors out here, and I highly doubt. The deal could be a steal of the century, bro. I don't know who gonna kick out 40 or 50 grand just to, you know what I mean? And it ain't even closing. Like, bro, that's a lot of money. A 50 ball is crazy. So I'm talking to one of my investors. I got him on three-way. I'm like, bro, we need to hash all of this out. Let me put the investor on three-way. We on three-way. Bro, he tried to throw me in there. Yeah, it wouldn't be fair to Deontay. Man, I had to come in and say, hey, man, if it only going to take 2 or 3 weeks, I'll wait till closing. It ain't like that for me. And I think he kind of took that as a slight. But, bro, don't throw me in there. Your problem is your problem. You can't force that on everyone else. So I just wanted to share this with you. It's a crazy story. Like I was telling you in real estate rule number 1, people are crazy. And this just kind of follows an example. If you want $50,000 at the day of signing and we don't even know that the title is clear, 10 times out of 10, these people are going to think you're trying to scam them out of some money. So after doing more research, I don't think he was a scam, but I just think that he was in a pincher and tried to push that off on everyone else. But the thing that he did wrong was not explaining the situation to me like that in the beginning. So now when I'm getting people invested, mind you, I had 3 offers on this property. 3. One of them $5,000 more than what the asking was. And the wholesale fee for me was a real pretty penny, right? So I wanted to get it done. But I think that was the biggest mistake because now people feel deceived. You're on the deal, you write up an offer, you want to send a contract traditionally, and then he has this long explanation about, how you got to do it this way and the option and all of this and that. Bro, listen, we done did a lot of deals and they not this complicated. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share this story with you all. Hopefully something like this has not happened to you, but it's happening to me. So I just wanted to come out and share my thoughts and my experience. And, y'all stay safe out there. Keep yourself protected. Make sure if you're doing these deals, double check your contracts and all of that kind of stuff. Vet the people, everything. You know what I mean? You got to stay on your P's and Q's because real estate fraud is real. And you all have a blessed day. Love.